My name's Colleen Toby. I started seeing Dr. Antonio for my shoulder because I was having shoulder pain after I had my second. But then I saw Dr. Nichelle for my daughter who was born with a tongue tie. Although I didn't know she was born with a tongue tie, I brought her in at like 3 or 4 days old because she was really gassy. And I trusted them, so I was like, oh, Dr. Nichelle can help. And she noticed that my daughter was tongue-tied. She noticed that she was tongue-tied. I was here with my husband as well, and she recommended that I see Kelly, who's a lactation specialist, and they just changed my journey with like breastfeeding, and highly recommend, because with my first, I didn't know that even tongue-tie was like an issue because he wasn't tongue-tied, so I didn't even think about it. And there was just like this series of perfect events where I was able to see Dr. Nichelle, see the lactation specialist, and then see the pediatric dentist. But then after I had my daughter, my shoulder started hurting, so then I started seeing Dr. Antonio. I was able to breastfeed my daughter for 2 years, and what really solidified it for me was because my daughter, I was able to nurse, my nipples weren't sore, like I didn't have any of the typical like, oh, they're not latching, but that's because she was still a newborn and my body was doing the work for me. And so Nichelle said that after like 3 months, that's when the baby really has to learn to latch. So I was able to nurse her for 2 years, which is what I wanted to do. So she extended it. And I would have been heartbroken if it was an easier fix that no one noticed and that Dr. Nichelle noticed immediately. Yeah, I've had friends. I have one friend who had 4 kids and all of her babies were tongue-tied. I've had 2 kids and only one was tongue-tied. So I'm a proponent of chiropractic care, getting your baby checked even when they come out, like as a newborn, because they go through so much coming out of the birth canal. Confidence, the ability to get back into my lifestyle, better movement, better ways to hold my kids. So much as so as like how to hold my purse, how to hold the car seat. And then, yeah, my shoulder pain, it was just so intense, and seeing Dr. Antonio has helped it so much.